Hey folks, Mature Simmer here. So, they've tossed in an off-season event number 4. I wasn't aware that this was here. I've just been keeping an eye on the TGC Tours site every few days just to make sure things are lining up for next week. And then happened to notice on the front page that this showed up. At least I saw it for the first time yesterday. So, I am going to take this opportunity to divert and go ahead and play this here event so that I just get more practice before next week we start on season 11 in earnest. So I'm going ahead. Folks have asked in the past if I do things on Twitch, so this past weekend I went ahead and kind of took a look, got an account set up, and have just been dabbling in it. I think I've got like 7 or 8 things out there now, some of which are PGA Tour, but just other things. Obviously, I do Sims, and so, feel free to check it out if you're seeing this there, or if this is something you see on YouTube, you now know that that is available. I'll probably actually just thought of this as I was talking, because I know I have my Discord link on every description of my videos, but I'll probably go ahead and drop the link to the Twitch channel in there as well, so that if people want to check that out, or at least become a follower and get notified when things come out. A lot of things are unscheduled because they're just like this, like, hey, I have some time right now, I'm going to go ahead and get at least one round in, and we'll go from there. But a lot of the material for the YouTube channel, for anything that makes sense, such as these, will come from this end here. So I'm going to go ahead and get going. Bull Kraken Island, and it says par 3. So let's actually look over. Actually, I have to go to play event to look at the course. That's right. Oh, Victory Lane Sports, I've seen that before. Okay, so very short, so I'm assuming it's just 18 par 3 holes. These are like my nemesis because you gotta be really good at them. So I'm going to try to make that the last time I make any kind of statement like that in this round. You guys can hold me accountable down below in the comments. I have known for quite a while, I mean, I brought it up in the comments, that a lot of the enemy is the enemy within for me. I think that happens to a lot of athletes. I was actually watching the Full Swing, I guess we'll call it a documentary on Netflix. They do some sports programming. I actually watched the Formula One, some of the NASCAR stuff, because I really love racing. Really like them, and I've kind of started to branch out into other things now. So they have this thing called Full Swing, which talks with PGA pros and has a season about them. And the last episode we just watched was literally about this. There were a couple folks. They were also debating about that live golf tour that was starting up to kind of compete, that was run by Saudi Arabia, or is run by Saudi Arabia, and investors from there. And it really focused on a couple folks who were literally having the same issue, where they're just kind of having that self-doubt of like, can I compete anymore? Am I good enough? Do I, should I have even been here? Or, are my best days behind me, this, that, and whatever. And yeah, they've got sports psychologists to help them through and so forth. But those are things I need to look at. I did, dig around, read a couple pages from some sports psychologists, and the things I'm aware of that I need to do are the things I need to do. So that gave me some comfort that, hey, I'm on the right track. And basically it's kind of like awareness, be aware of what you might be doing wrong. I think what I'm doing wrong is getting in my head. I've got the mechanics to execute. I did go ahead and pop on the driving range before I started the stream here just to take some swings. Pretty comfortable, definitely got some perfects, really close to perfects, with the driver just heading it straight down, or really close to straight down, 330 yards down into the driving range. So I think that the swing should be good today. I think that might be a new process I introduce as well, because again, the little bit of real golfing I've done, one of the things you do before you go out on the course is you take some time, and either the day before, something else, or maybe just while you're waiting for your tee time to come up, you go hit a few balls on the driving range to kind of get yourself in that zone where you're going, but I haven't done that in PGA Tour 2K23 in the game. I mean, I'll go to the driving range to practice, but it's not really together with, hey, I'm going to go play around. Let me go, you know, hit a bucket of balls is a lot of balls, but you know that's kind of the thing, because you kind of buy that many balls. But you know, go hit 5-10 balls, or you know, until you feel like everything's in good shape. So I did go do that. That is different as well. And then we're popping on the course. So I am trying some new things, but one of the biggest things is, again, you got awareness, you got confidence, then you have trust. And so that is my issue, is I have confidence, like I know things will work, but I talk myself out of it, and then I don't have that trust in the fact that, like, I know how to do this, so just go do it. Like, if I hit a bad shot, I immediately go into that negativity of, oh man, there it is again, blah, 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 you know, and it keeps me in that bad spot longer than it should. So in any event, fairways firm, green speed fast. So yes, what I'm asking from folks, you know, if you're so able and willing, if you start seeing that I'm like, oh, there I go again, or whatever, I'm going to try really hard, and I'm sure I'm going to have challenges, because like starting a new habit, it's difficult. It takes, you know, 30 days of repetition. So I may be fighting this for a month, well into the TGC Tours season, but I'm really going to try to focus and try to get that negative self-talk out, because in this series here, the self-talk comes out of my mouth, because I'm very rarely keeping things in. I'm talking with you guys and letting you know. And again, on Twitch, if people show up, you know, again, I may or may not acknowledge, because this can be its own distraction as well. So I'm going to have to see how that all plays out. You know, maybe then I don't play these rounds there. But normally it should be fine, because it's not like people are doing a bunch of things, and I can stop for 10 seconds and answer a question if someone has it, or, you know, respond to a comment. All right, low wind, that's nice. Ooh, very firm, and oh, very fast. All right, so we better be prepared for some entertaining stuff here. I'm also wondering, these rounds may go quick here, because if we have fewer strokes in general. Holy moly. It looks like the Kraken could live here. Alright. So 111. Yeah, we're going to go with that. But it's pretty cool. I mean, they did a really good job of designing this. I do like it. Alright, we should at least... Yeah, we're a little left, but we're on the area.
Anyway, just want you to know that.
Alright, let's see. Alright. Ooh, nice. Oh,
well,
almost like mini golf. It almost like fed it back in there.
Okay, this one for par.
Alright.
And you're at even par.
We are at even par. So just so folks are aware, if people do jump on Twitch and watch these, and certainly if I see someone say something in chat, I'll absolutely try to make sure. I don't know that I'm going to say this every time I play. All right, 52 feet down, so let's take a bit of time here to figure this out. So that's going to be about 18 yards less. So 2 clubs really is probably what I need to do. Because my goal is, one of the things I found is I can send these to the YouTube channel, and then I still take the time, because I think people really do enjoy the fact that I do chapters on every one of my PGA Tour rounds, and tell you where all the holes begin and, you know, and by default then end, so that if people want to jump around or something, that they have that capability. So I'm still doing that, but because I'm sending them straight there, and or I'd rather just not edit. Even though I might play multiple rounds, one after the other, I will stop the stream and start another one so that the file is separated. So just be aware, because I'll probably, my plan is to do 2 or 3 rounds, and especially if these are part 3s, I might be able to get all 4 in the time I have available, and if I do that, it's going to be 4 streams. So if you happen to join, just be aware that is what is happening. All right, enough of that. Okay.
There we go. Great contact.
All right. It might be a little short. It's like everything's a bowl here. He's like funneled all the first tee shots in. I mean, they're literally like...
That's gonna do just nicely.
So I wonder if that will continue. I mean, I'm sure in the subsequent rounds, the pins will be somewhere else. But it looks like right now, it's like they've designed, because you can see it again, the reds on the side. Forward, it's a little different. Because it's up in the air, I am going to go a little harder, especially with the wind.
Nice swing on that.
Okay, a little left on the swing, but the slow seems to have brought it back. But yeah, I'm wondering if he's kind of created this little bowl, and the first pin
That's a good one.
will always be in the bowl.
All right, nice 3.
I mean, I do appreciate at least this part of the green, that
Let's keep her going.
he doesn't have these things that are challenging to get onto. And then funneling them off the edge, which would kind of suck. Alright, this is 23 feet up, where the other one was only 11 up. Do I go further? Because that's the thing, that's 12 yards, and that's going to go up basically 7. So I'm going to do that, but we're going to make some adjustments here. We're going to go over just because of the wind a little bit. Probably not that far because it's not a full cross breeze. And again, it's only 3 miles an hour. I'm starting to talk myself out of my adjustment here. All right. Not bad, not bad. Again, with the little funnel play.
All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt.
All right, this is a little longer, so I got to be careful here.
Looking good.
I think we started to move a little more to the right there, but that was nice. That was nice.
And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. And let's see how we do here on the 5th.
All right. Interesting. Like two bunkers. They're like those neck pillows that you use on a plane. All right. So 51 feet down. So now I got to be careful because this is a big jump from wood to iron. So 51 feet is going to get me 15, 16, basically 17 yards. So yeah, we'll go with the 4 iron, and if that gets me up 17 yards, it should land around 220. That's of course assuming 100%, and I tend to hit a little bit more than that, and sometimes a lot more than that, even though I'd rather not. So what I'm really curious about is, does this island have any holes inside? Like, they all appear to be on the coast right now. Ooh, well, I was thinking we were going to get stuck there, but we didn't. We got back into the bowl.
All right, nice approach on that one. Here comes a 3-footer.
All right.
And right now,
I am going to be curious about the subsequent rounds, because clearly, I mean, maybe they'll change, but right now, that's what they've done with every hole. But you can clearly see that's the only place, so unless they literally keep the pin in the same spot, which would be kind of pointless, because then it would get a little too easy. All right, 60 is going to be 20 yards, so this will overshoot. That will be 170, so I am absolutely going to go down. We're going to aim it over here. All right. Might be a little short. Shoot, it might be, but it might bounce on. All right, cool. Bowl, do your thing. Come on, I want one to roll in.
Well
That would
done. That's
that would be
another
awesome.
green in regulation. 4 feet left. Nice putt,
Okay.
and that is for birdie number 5 on the day.
Now
All right,
again,
and after
the
that,
course
you
is
brought your
certainly
score
helping me here.
down to 5
I
under
haven't
par.
suddenly overcome my mental demons in such a
We
great
are on
way,
the 7th
but
hole. Let's see what we can do.
all right, yep, still the bowl. 35 feet, so definitely again going down. That'll be 12 yards. So this might be a little too far, but we'll see. I think it's all right. I think it's all right. It is looking good. Come on back. Oh,
Really
that's
well
as close
judged
as I
approach
had
there.
for that, for
All
sure.
right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today.
It would be nice to get a cool hole in one here, though.
Good luck on this par
On one of
3
these,
hole.
we'll see. Yeah, this is kind of interior-y. We're not like hitting over anything in between. 40's gonna be down 14. We've got some wind. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I am gonna do it this way because it's too much with the rest. So we're gonna do it with some adjustments on the loft. Starting to get in my head again. I can feel it. So where before it was just a lot of automatic.
We'll
All right.
the green, maybe on the next
Well,
shot.
that was my. I guess the first hole I was also in the spinach, as the guy likes to say.
Oh,
It did go down,
good
but it
chip.
was too fast.
And tapping this one in for par. Well done.
But we got the par.
And after that one, you're at
I
6
like
under.
the par. The par is good.
Teeing off on a par 3 hole for this one.
The par is solid. The par is there. 10 yards. 170. So again, just a little bit. Go over there. Too far. I got both the swing path and my timing over to the right. I don't think I'm going to catch the bowl here. Oh, no, look at that. One time I'm happy for the roll.
Yep,
So,
that's out of the top shelf. Good work.
not
This
bad,
one's
not
a 3-foot
bad.
putt. Good job on that putt. 7 under par after that hole.
All right.
This one's a par
Front 9
3.
behind me. All right. This one's only 6 feet, so gonna do that. Pretty much dead nuts on is where we'll aim. Okay, pretty good swing, but a little over to the left, but we're within the house of opportunity.
That would have been
I'm just going to keep using the
glorious.
comments that the
That would have to
commenters
settle
in the
for
game
birdie, I
use.
guess. And you're 8 under par currently. Let's see how this one goes. Par 3.
All right. Up a bit. So definitely going to do that.
You managed to get a good swing on that.
All right. I'm doing stuff I don't want to be doing.
Missed the
Again,
green on that one, but I've already forgotten about
that
it.
was a bit created. I took too long, and again, I could feel the thoughts. And it's not that they're bad thoughts. They're the thoughts of, like, I start thinking about my swing, which we've already indicated causes a problem.
Oh, nice little chip there. And that'll do.
Like, I know that is part
And
of
after
my
that one,
thing.
you
I'm
sit
not
at
letting
8
the
under.
muscle memory. And again, that
15
would
up
go to
now,
that
12.
trust piece that I came across from a couple of the coaching resources, where I've done the practice, I've done the stuff, I just need to do it, and I don't need to think about it. Not a great swing path.
Ooh, looking good. Looking
Nice
good.
little. I mean, this would be a fun little course. I mean, look at the cool bridges. They kind of
Oh,
meander
that's gonna
around.
work.
You've got all
That's
these
gonna work real
waterfalls.
good. Let's
So,
check in on the
good on
scorecard,
you,
shall we?
Victory Lane Sports. This
Alright,
is
9
a
under is your
cool
score.
course.
Alright, let's see what we can do here
It's
on
certainly
the
not just a
13th.
bunch. I've seen some par 3 courses, and they're definitely more like just slapped together, and this is not that.
Well, you made good contact with that one.
102. It should be good, though. Should be good. Come on. Come on. One of these needs to go in.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Well done.
There's definitely some
Okay, here's
movement
your
here,
putt
I
for birdie.
think, so should be
That
able to
putt will
power
drop.
through it
That's your
as
second
short as
birdie
that
in a roll.
is.
Let's get on a streak here.
But
And you are currently 10 under par. Okay, let's
not
do this.
sure.
Hole number 14, ready to go.
Alright, 35 feet down. So that's going to be 12. So I'm just going to pull things a little bit. Just a smidge. Alright. So, folks who do watch the rounds that come up every day, be aware, because again, I wasn't aware of this, and again, the reality that sometimes I play ahead.
Here we go. This one for
A lot
birdie.
of the single-player rounds, I actually have single-player rounds published out till October 13th already on the channel. So a lot of the single-player rounds you see are going to be well after this, like for the next 2 weeks. So just keep that in mind as you may be dropping comments like, wait, you did whatever.
Wonderful, wonderful shot.
That, you
And
know,
you're currently sitting at 11
they're
under.
out of sequence, which, again, most people
This one
who've
up
been
on
watching my
15th hole.
channels, my channels, I have one channel. I guess, you know, Twitch is a channel, the other thing is a channel. I don't know, I'll shut up now. But people who are regular viewers understand that sometimes things aren't presented in sequence. So, but I do try to say that so that people who do follow them as they come out kind of understand that, yeah, you may be giving me a comment, but you're not going to see the result until 3 weeks from now, because I've already done stuff that you're going to see later. 77's a lot. 23, 25, 26 yards. So that will be 20. Yeah, it's like right there, I guess. So we'll give that a go. I'm going to go a little further over here. I don't know why, it just, let's call it gentleman's intuition. Well, now with my slow, that's not going to look as smart. It'll bounce in, though. It just might be too much power. Let's see. How's it going to funnel? How's it going to funnel? Now come back and go in. Go in. Go in. Come on. Oh.
Oh my goodness, you almost had the ace. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And 12 under is your current score. Here we go.
Oh, look at
hole
that
number 16.
waterfall. Man. This would be a really cool course. There's that little archway over there. I wonder if that's where the first thing was. What I'm doing, I'm actually moving over. Yeah, I bet we're just going down there and hitting toward that. So maybe it's a different arch. We'll see if we're next to the waterfall next time. 10 yards. So that's going to get me 160, 170. Again, because I hit it a little harder. The wind suddenly picked up. 6 miles an hour. Goodness. And it's a straight cross breeze. A little sloppy on the path. Oh my goodness.
Man, that would have been so sweet if that dropped.
It's just not going to give
13
me.
under at
He's
the
probably
moment.
got like enough friction
Best
right
of luck
around the
getting it
hole that
close
you're
on
just
this
never
one.
get it. But clearly it did work, because I can see the other scores are like negative 21 or whatever. So obviously somebody's gotten an eagle on some of these. More than one of these, probably. We got Mikey Angelo up there as always. So 4 yards, again, a little bit back. And yeah, here we are down there. The waterfall's over there. So yep, we just came right down, and you can see that other arch thing was like a walkway where I said it looked like the Kraken could live here. The wind, like at 5, 6, 7 miles an hour, it really starts to actually do stuff. Cool, cool, cool.
I think this one's found the dance floor.
All right. Again, just for transparency, I'm being upfront with folks. Yes, I'm in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna like not gonna have 18 good straight holes like that with good shots because I'm not capable. So again, it's that talking myself out and that's what happens.
And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee.
Oh my goodness. What? I assume we can carry this, but holy Christmas. This could be tricky because I mean it should work, but this is an interesting design for sure. I mean, you have no alternative. There's no like layup area where you can like shoot short, go in the arch, which would be insane. That would be like an insane amount of accuracy. All right, let's see. All right, I did do it. 18 sweet shots. All right, now come on back. Do it for me. Do it. No, you're not. Oh well.
Work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. And you're finished.
Well, at least we made it over. Okay.
That's a good way to end.
That's a round I'm probably not gonna have, except on a course like this, for a long, long time. Let's say that. But that was fun. But not realistic, but fun. So so I hope we've enjoyed that. So this should show up what on Wednesday morning, because today's Tuesday. So I will certainly get it out there. So yes, as always, if you've enjoyed this, haven't dropped a like and or are not a subscriber, please consider those things. If you're seeing this on Twitch, love to have you as a follower. And I will see you next time.